Okay. All right. So if you don't know me, I'm Shayla. I started my journey with Beachbody around 6 months ago. Now it's about to be 6 months.
I can't see the thing now.
Oh no, let me
click on it.
Do I need to start presentation?
Yeah.
You gotta click on the design first.
Did that go?
There
now,
you go.
yep.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Oh
okay,
gosh.
so I started with my story because this is like the most important part of how I am now, who I am now, where I've gotten to where I am. So I just want to start with basically my whole life, I struggled with weight. I would binge eat, and I never cared to take care of myself or my body, my health, what I put into my body, literally nothing. I gave no shits about what I did. And I got to probably, I didn't want to get on a scale because I was so disappointed, but I know that if I was 210 pounds after having Addie, I was probably close to 250 pounds. And it was so disappointing. I was disappointed in myself anyhow. So moving through my journey, I went from binge eating and having all this weight on myself to a completely different lifestyle, like a complete 180. And I was drinking every single day, smoking every single day, not sleeping. I'd wake up and the next day I just continue to party. I was in a horrible relationship. During this time, not only was I going through all of that, but my household, my mom, it was a drug addict using drugs. I was in high school. I had no stability. I had nothing. And I got down to 120 pounds, and I'm a tall girl, like I'm 5'10", and that doesn't calculate. So basically, as I realized, like, I have no control over my life and I have no control what's happening over me. And yeah, I understand you can't always have control, but I realized I needed to change something. Oops, sorry. And I realized I needed to change something, and I ended up getting out of that relationship. So thankful, so thankful. And I met Angel during that time, and he was my savior. So as you can see, I went from super heavy to all the way to super, super skinny. And then gradually I gained some weight, healthy weight back. And then I got pregnant with Addie, and I was pretty small, as you can see, like the Halloween picture here, I was pretty small. And then all of a sudden, here it came again. I gained 50 pounds toward the end of my pregnancy. And by the time I had her, I was 210 pounds, and I just felt myself drowning again almost. I was back in the same boat that I had always been in, and I didn't know what to do. And thankfully, that's when Sarah reached out to me, and like, look at the difference. Like, even my face, like my chin, every single thing about me has changed. I can't even believe it. So that's a little bit about me and how I got here. And now that I'm here, I just want to share a little bit about how I stay consistent and continue to show up, which when it comes down to it, it's not that hard. I do my personal development, I stick to my routine, and then when I see my results, I don't want to stop doing it. And that's basically how it works for me. When I see that I'm making progress, when I see that I can wake up in the morning and have a positive mindset, I see all these things and I don't want to stop. I see my non-scale victories, I see my scale victories, and it makes everything so worth it to me. And so, I mean, sorry. But like I said, there's no like trick to it, really. There's no like something that's like a secret. There's no secret. It's just sticking true to yourself. And if you want it bad enough, you're gonna get it. Like, you're gonna do it, girl. And that's kind of how I feel, and that's how I've gotten to where I am now today. It's like I said, there's no secret. And I just kind of want to leave you guys with something that you might want to think about. This consistency is simply a reflection of how much you actually care about the results you say you want. So just like I was saying, if you want it, you're gonna freaking get it. And yeah, so I know that was kind of short, but I talk really fast. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. But I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and go back to you. Okay. I'm so anxious. My voice is shaking. Do you guys have any questions, or do I need to elaborate?
Oh my God, hold on. I just like took notes when you just started like, oh my God, like you can still I would stand up and show you, but my camera's too shitty. But I literally just shaved my legs, and I'm gonna have to shave again because my body chills, like they stayed for 3 minutes straight. Like I could feel it like in my arm. Like I don't know why I feel like it's so weird because Chris doesn't get goosebumps or like chills, and if I feel something like with a song or like someone speaking and it's motivational, like instant chills. Like you can see like goosebumps on my face. Like that's how bad I get them.
I get goosebumps too.
I just loved it because I didn't know like the beginning of your story of like before you were pregnant and all that. And I don't think many people know mine, but I relate heavily to yours. So like I really like that you shared that because now I feel like I need to share that with people because I never really talked about like since I started postpartum, I've never really talked like what I went through before, like the partying, the drinking, the smoking. I did all that even more. I did drugs, like and it's just crazy. Like I'm not that person at all anymore. It's just I like to see that you have come so far too. I love it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like it's crazy to think about when it comes down to it, everybody's life somehow is similar. Like you somehow can relate to someone and even if it's not the same exact story, like you lived it in your way. And like, yeah, I'm so glad I can share and maybe inspire you to share it because when I posted that in the Fit Club, like about a month ago, that was so hard for me to share because I'd never gotten that like vulnerable like that. But now that I'm getting a little bit more comfortable, it's making me want to share it on like my social media because look at like you didn't relate.
Like
What
I need to like I
oh,
said I had
anxiety.
anxiety like talking to you guys about it, but I need to like share that because it would help a lot.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
Like so much like secondhand anxiety right now because I've also been like, because you said something about how like your mom like was like stuff.
Yeah, and I mean currently even still to this day I'm dealing with that. So I mean it hasn't changed, but I've changed. And so that's what matters.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think it's crazy how like this is because like me and Sarah have been in contact for like 6 months, but like I've never like talked to you guys or anything. So like no, you guys have like a background of like dealing with like drugs with people that you love or like within yourself. That's like it's so crazy how many people that go through that and you think when you're going through that you're by yourself.
Yes, yeah.
So that was really inspiring to hear you talk about that and be open about that because it's hard for me to be really open. A lot of people that know me personally know like what happened, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad
like
to be able to share it. I love it.
the longer you're on your journey, the more you start to just feel like you need to open up all the time. And like it just becomes like this thing where you're like, you know what? I'm sharing this because it's going to help someone. And I know it's going to help someone. Like even like we're all coaches here and you just helped a couple of these girls on the call, like be like, you know what? She just shared her story. I can share my story. And if you can openly talk about that on your social media, you know, yeah, it's going to be hard. It's very like personal, but it's also in the past and you're not that anymore. And I think that's just such a powerful thing because then you're going to inspire others to open up to you and be like, you know what, like she's going through what I'm going through right now and I want to change. So I'm going to change with her. And then they join your team and then you change their life. Like it is like bam, 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 bam. What I took from this, I love that you said progress is your motivation. A lot of people, most people will give up before they see the progress and then they just will never have motivation. But you literally, like I tell everyone, your first week is the hardest. Even like your second week, you're going to be so sore. Like it is like the universe testing you those first couple weeks. Like, can you fucking do this? Can you keep going? And then once you get past like that second week, you're like, damn, I did that. And then it just gets so much better. And then I love how you said, I see all these things and I don't want to stop. There's no trick. There's no secrets. If you want it, you're going to get it. And that's just facts.
Yeah, it is.
But yes. Thank you for sharing. That was freaking incredible.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity because this opportunity is, like I said, now I feel like I can start sharing it on my social media. If
Now
I feel
that you-
comfortable enough with you guys, I mean, I always should feel comfortable with you guys. Why am I anxious? I don't know, but
I know, right?
but like I can do this, and I'm like, we're on a Zoom call and face to face. I shared on there. There's just people clicking through it. I have no fear. There should be no fear behind it.
Yeah, and I literally love that. Is literally my favorite thing when I hear people's, like, I love to hear like crazy stuff that's happened to them in the past. Like I was, you know, that I could be blue, I could be brown, I could be via that thing. So the first time I ever saw that was this huge influencer. Her name's Make that you know, she always says that normalize normal bodies. Have you guys seen her on social media? She has like platinum blonde hair. I don't know.
What is her name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Mick
don't know.
Zazon. I don't know. Look her up. It's MIK. Like she'll come up. She has like almost 1 million followers. She might. But she did that. And then I saw the Emily Favre, which she is in the top 10 of Beachbody. She's the number 4 coach in the network. And she was born meth and heroin addicted because of her mom. And then her the doctor said that she would probably end up being addicted to meth because she was born that way. And then she's just so successful now, and she was in foster care her whole life. She was abused until finally a home adopted her, and still her parents to this day. But she like literally talked about how there was this one time where her sister was crying, and that abusive family literally took her sister's head and banged it into the concrete because she was crying. And this was something that she came out about, like literally a TikTok video, and it went viral and stuff. And then I looked more up on TikTok yesterday, and I saw a girl from Indiana that was abused for 9 years. And I put that on my story. And this girl replied to my story and said, my old CrossFit coach went to high school with her. Like stories are everything. Point blank. Like there's like parts of my life that I don't think I could ever share, because it just like is maybe some point in my life, but like everyone has been through something. Just remember that.
Yes, I totally was going to share like a little bit more, because like I had twin brothers, and they are not with us anymore because of my mom's addiction, but that's like super touchy for me. But like you said, you hear other people, like you were just saying, I would have never thought somebody would open up with that many followers online and share that they, you know, somebody's face getting beat into something, like, you know what I mean? But like, it's sometimes that's what you need to move past it. Like you need to share it to move past it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, because 98% of the people in this world have been through tough shit. Like it's all different tough shit. So like, even though it's something completely different, like there's some way that somebody can relate to that story. Like it's just crazy.
Absolutely. You guys should look at that video. Do any of you follow Emily Favre?
Yeah.
The beach. She made that real. Oh my God. And like just to look at her from the outside, and she is like literally one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen, like beautiful daughter, and like it's just so sad. Oh my God. But anyways.
Thank you guys so much for letting me share and giving me the time. I appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you so much.
For sharing with us.
Of course.
You're so beautiful, by the way.
Thank you, girl.
Aww. This
Thanks.
team is so awesome. Like I know there's only like 6 of us on here, so it's just so hard to get everyone on here, but the ones that do get on, like literally.
You know how we were talking about before about doing Wednesdays? Was there anybody that couldn't do Wednesdays? Because now I can do Wednesdays if we need to switch it. Since now that I got that new job, I'm not working Wednesdays. So
Oh, Wednesday night.
yeah, because I know I think I was like one of the only people that couldn't do it. So if we, you know what I mean? Just like if we wanted to switch it, if not, it's okay.
No, yeah. Is there anyone on this call that can't do, what time do you want to do it? Like 7 p.m. EST?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah,
that
honestly,
Guys
works
can.
better
I
for
think
me.
Yeah, I'm fine with Wednesday.
you said it does work better for you, Shayla.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so then that would be what time for my California girls?
I know. Yeah, what time is that? 3?
4 o'clock.
4. I
Yeah.
think JC would be able to get on that. And then
And then my girls that like do waitressing at night, because I have 2 girls that work Sundays, and so they'll be able to hop on now. They've never been on a team call before, so
Hannah will be able to too because she usually works Sundays.
okay, let's
So-
do it. All right, so
Okay.
this is the last team call on Sunday. Beaches. Okay, I'm so excited.
You're gonna have
Wait,
so
I
much
have a
fun
question.
tonight, Sarah.
How do you save the group like chat? Because I have